My girlfriend is from lives in Long Beach, California, and I live on the other side of Los Angeles County. We literally have to go through all of Los Angeles to see each other. Now in Los Angeles, most people would say break up with this person. Love is not worth driving. I love her, so I'm giving it a shot. We're making it a go, but we definitely had to figure out like a good like middle spot for us to meet so nobody gets mad. And we've got out some atlases and some compasses and figured out where to go. And we figured out that the central city in Los Angeles that we could meet in as neutral ground, our Maginot goddamn line, is Santa Monica, California. Now, I love when I do this joke on the road normally because people go, woo! And that is because they have not been there. Because Santa Monica combines two proud California traditions that you don't normally see put together. And those are the beach and a ton of crime. Most of the time when people are ready to do crime and they get to the beach, they're just like, but there's beach. I'm going to join a beach volleyball league. And then they're all just like hitting their gun against the volleyball. And they're doing like Top Gun, but with actual gun. It's great. But not all the time, because my girlfriend and I went there and we had dinner at a diner. And then we were like, hey, it'd be cute. Let's drive down like the street that's right next to the ocean. And that'll be really cute. And also kind of cheap. So nice, cheap date night. And so we get in the car, we throw on some music, we start driving. And we are on the road, and I am in the driver's seat. My girlfriend is in the passenger seat. We are at a red light. We are in the lane closest to the sidewalk before the ocean. There's a crosswalk in front of us. This sounds like a lot of details. It's because they were all in the police report. So we are at this, and now here's where I got to move. This is I learned very recently how many of my bits are built around leg work, which was really upsetting. Because you still can't see him. It doesn't matter. But anyways, we're sitting in the car and one guy is walking through the crosswalk and he's just like, I hate crosswalks. And he leaves and he goes and he stops in front, steps out of the crosswalk and stops in front of my car. And then a guy walking the other way sees this maverick and goes, oh, cool. No more laws. Let's purge this bitch. And he walks over and he steps in front of my car. Now, these two gentlemen that we have established hate crosswalks, look at each other and realize they both have this in common, and they celebrate this by immediately breaking into a brutal fist fight.
What?
And I learned in that moment that there is stuff in the driver's ed manual that they don't address, because there is no question on the test. Hey, men are fighting other men in front of your car. What do? I chose break. Seemed like right now I'm in the right in the scenario, and so I'm gonna hold on to that as best I can. And they I think really appreciated the fact that I did not run them down, because they decided to take their fight and escalate it by falling onto the hood of my car and continuing to fight. Now, I don't know if any of you watching this on YouTube have ever heard the sound of two human bodies actively fucking up the hood of your car, but it sounds real expensive. And so after about $600 worth of sound, the police showed up and pulled them off of my car. Did not take anybody away, though. What they did was have themselves, the two cops and the two fighting people, all stand in front of my car, shin to goddamn bumper. Not any kind of breath. I am still stuck in the car. And the reason I bring this up is because all I want to do in this moment is put my car in goddamn park. And I can't do that because I have an automatic. And when you do that, you lurch forward a little bit, at which point I hit two cops and two violent men at the same time. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So I look over to my girlfriend, because she's a smart lady, and I'm going to go get advice from her. And she is just filming the whole thing, just with her phone. And I'm going to be honest, guys, I do not know to this day whether it was for Civil Justice or World Star. Makes me happy every time that joke gets a laugh. And so eventually we put the car in park, we pull over, and they're ready to get a statement. Now, at this point, we are what is happening in Santa Monica this evening. We have drawn a crowd. This is the event. There are people with bootleg t-shirts that somehow already have my fucked up car on them. And we get out of the car, and they all do something that always terrifies me is going to happen. I get out of my car, and 100 strangers slowly start pointing and laughing at me and my girlfriend. And I am a clown man, but I prefer to do it on the stage where it doesn't hurt my feelings. And then I try to kind of stiff upper lip, Kyle. I walk over, and I start to give a report to the police, and they are visibly not believing the words I say. And I don't know why, but they are trying to not laugh. And then I look over to the guys who were in the fight, who have stopped fighting because now they're best friends, because their new favorite thing in the world is laughing at me and my girlfriend. Now, I need you guys to understand with this next part of the bit that it happened last year before everything in the world was ruined by everyone forever. Because that is the moment that I realized the reason we were being laughed at is that my girlfriend and I were wearing matching Hawaiian shirts. See, we were like, he's feeling awfully warny, and then he's like, he got it. We wanted to enjoy the bit. Anyways, let me put it this way. I am a big fat guy who loves to party, and so I need people to know that in floral shirt form. My girlfriend has what she describes herself as big aunt energy, which means floppy hats, fun shirts, and lots of rosé. We're insanely fun to hang out with.